when you are exposed, throwing soldiers from rooftops and into structures.
My friend, what news? My search continues. Do not let me distract you then.
Christian king and his army of infidels. They go against the will of God and must be made to pay. Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake. They say it is a crusade. A crusade for what? Ignorance? Violence? Madness? We must resist. We must fight them in any way we can. Praise be Salah ad-Din! He has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world. We must resist. We must push back. Stand before him and deliver a warning. Should Richard take Jaffa, there will be no stopping him. He will march on Jerusalem next. We must end this before it has a chance to begin. That city is ours, has always been ours. And it is our duty to defend it until death. The Crusaders must be...
Dirty thief! I'll have your hand for that!
Let me go!
Thief! You are... Go away!
Come! Help me!
Ughraban wa...
Infidel! You will die here!
This man just killed someone!
Thank you. Thank you. I'll find a way to repay this kindness, I swear it.
What happened here?
lives are lost in its defense. It seems a tragedy, but I say this is an honor to die in service to God, fighting for what we believe in. There is no greater glory than this.
Please, sir, have any money?
Comes the English king and his infidel army. They leave horrors in their wake. Comes the infidel army. They leave horrors in their wake. Saladin rides to meet him, that these barbarous acts might be avenged. Pray that God, glorious and exalted is he,
Please,
find
can't you spare
favor with us,
something?
that he may
poor and
grant us
sick and
victory.
My family's sick and dying. Could you spare
What do you want?
I
was going to the Christian king and his army of infidels.
Yes, come. Let me show you everything I have.
Be wary, friends. The Shaitan is everywhere, watching, waiting. He tempts
You'll
us
find
always.
everything here, my
Be
friend.
strong,
There's nothing I do
strong
not
like
have.
Saladin, and take up arms against our enemies in whatever way you can.
Open your eyes!
Praise be Saladin! He has found his strength to stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake, it's our very existence we are fighting for.
Now,
Leave now. You are not supposed to be here. Leave.
This will end badly.
sorun çıkartacak.
Give us
You've nowhere
to run!
Gel buraya. Seni gözüm kapalı bile yener. Belanı versin. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Belki farkında değilsin ama hali hazırda kaybettin. You stand no chance against me. God is on my side.
Still in my presence? It will cost you your life. God, save me! I'll have your hand for that. Dirty thief, I'll have your hand for that.
Who saw what happened here?
Thief! You are spent!
Where are you? I know you're here somewhere.
You have no business here. Leave. It's forbidden for you to be here. Down, infidel!
There is no one more generous than Abul Nukut. Every week he opens his doors to the people of Damas, that they may lay down their burdens and know joy. Our days may be dark, but thanks to
Belki farkında değilsin ama hali hazırda kaybettin. Gel buraya.
God favors me. You will not win. Yes. تريد أن تموت؟
Kime boyun eğmek
You
istiyorsun?
will not get away from me! How can one expect to defeat me? God! He's a murderer!
طريق الضلال.
Seni gözüm kapalı bile yenerim. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
حسنا.
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
There is no one more generous than Abul Nukut. Every week he opens his doors to the people of Damas, that they may lay down their burdens and know joy. Our days may be dark, but thanks to him, our evenings are now filled with light. The Merchant King provides for one and all. He asks for nothing in return. Let his generosity serve as an example to us all. Everyone should strive to be as he.
You will pay dearly for that.
I'll talk. I've no interest in dying for him. His coin's not worth my life.
A wise decision.
What is it you want?
I have business with the Merchant King.
Ha! Good luck with that. He rarely leaves his chambers.
Why? Is he afraid?
Not fear. Hate. He hates himself as much as he hates the people he pretends to serve. Locks himself away in his personal quarters out of shame.
He can't stay hidden forever.
No. Those celebrations of his. He comes out to speak, to look down upon the people. A sense of belonging, I suppose. However brief.
What's wrong with him that he would hide like this?
You'll see. Now let me go.
Let you go? So you can tell him of my plan?
I won't say a thing.
No, you won't.
اللعنة أين المسؤول عنها؟
He's a murderer! You're hurting me! Help! Don't hurt me, please!
There's so much
I've done nothing wrong! Why are you doing this?
You will die here!
Someone's sure to die.
Thank you, my lord. I only wish my sons were half as brave as you. I'll see to it that they hear this tale and know what it is to be a true hero.
There's a murderer.
You shouldn't be here. Be gone. Away with you. Leave, peasant, before I make you.
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Gel buraya. Kaçman fayda etmez. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
Lan taslaka minni!
Yes!
You will not get away from me!
You can't do that! You can't just kill someone!
You've no reason to stand here. Leave. You want something?
Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels! They go against the will of God and must be made to pay! Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake. They say it is a crusade! A crusade for what?
I'll have your hand for that!
Someone get hurt!
It's good you came along when you did. Another minute and they would have made off with me.
Get him! Let me no choice! You must die! Give up! You've nowhere to run! You cannot hide! You've left me no choice! You must die! I see him! He's over there! I will catch you! You hide like a... You've chosen the wrong side! Infidel! Be wary, friends! The Shaitan is everywhere! Watching, waiting! He tempts us always! Be strong! Strong like Salahadin! And take up arms against our enemies! In whatever way you can! I stand before you to deliver a warning. Should Richard take Jaffa, there will be no stopping him. He will march on Jerusalem next. We must end this before it has a chance to begin. That city is ours, has always been ours. And it is our duty to defend it until death.
He's going to hurt himself.
Must be destroyed!
How about we turn around and...
I'll be right here, don't you worry.
Salahadin! He has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization.
was good of you to come. It is an honor to serve. What do you require? The letter I've given you must be brought to Salah ad-Din's camp. Seek out the one they call Hisham. He will be able to help, but tell no one else of this. None will know my mission. Then our business is concluded.
Leave now, or I'll make you.
Get away from me!
You don't understand. I have nothing. I need food, family. I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you. A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins. Leave our city. Leave our... No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
Bir daha tekrar et.
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
You will not get away from me!
Sin! Çekil önümden yoksa ezerim!
This is a waste of my
You
time.
cannot run forever!
How simple.
لن يكون ذلك
How simple!
How can I expect to defeat you?
I'll get you!
Kill some orcs! Come quickly! Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
You won't get away from me!
Yes. May God have mercy on your soul.
سأطاردك!
This is men.
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
You will not get away from me!
This won't be too difficult.
That man is a killer!
Come quickly.
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Onu yeremeyeceksin. Yes!
Get on the...
Yeah!
Yes! Yes!
Such a shame.
Who's responsible for this? Filthy heretic! Die! It's Miguel! Don't let him get away!
You'll never get away!
Over here, heretic!
It's forbidden for
I
you.
will catch you!
Kaçman fayda etmez. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
You are not supposed to be here. Leave.
Seni gözün kapalı bile yenerim. Gel buraya.
All right, where are you?
Gel buraya.
Yes! Huh? Show yourself. God curse the one who's done this. Where are you?
Finest wares in all the land. Ah, you seem to know exactly what you want. Some people like you don't see what I've to offer. You want... Oh, believe your eyes. I have many things, too many things. Could I interest you in this? No? Well, there's more, much more.
I am at your service.
You want it? I've got it.
Leave this place.
Infidel, die!
Just a few coins, please. Please, sir, have any money? My family's sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins?
shouldn't be here. Be gone. Away with you. Away with you.
Come, have a look. You won't be disappointed.
I beg of you.
Your life.
I beg of you. You're hurting me.
Thief!
Nara, check it.
You are filthy!
Die, infidel! Please don't kill me!
God favors me. You will not win.
You're nothing but a murderer.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll find a way to repay this kindness, I swear it.
Oh no, what happened?
Yes, come. Let me show you everything I have.
How irresponsible of you.
Watch where you're going!
Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick and hungry.
You are wise. Which is why you come to me.
I'll chase you down!
This isn't right.
Someone's going to get hurt.
Give up! You've nowhere to run!
You shouldn't be fighting.
أنت تتبع طريق الضلال.
You'll never get away! Mercy! Mercy, please!
Poor soul.
You something to say?
Thief! You are filth!
Stop it, please! You're hurting me!
ارحل من هنا.
Hurt! Stop it, please!
Dirty thief! I'll get your head for that!
Get away with it!
أيها المرتد! أيها الكافر! مت!
Thank you. Thank you.
God
I'll
curse
find
the
a
one
way to
who's done
repay
this.
this kindness, I swear.
Where are you? Over here!
Your life ends now. Running! You cannot escape!
You dare get involved?
You have no choice. You must die.
Gel buraya.
My side. We have this under control.
You've chosen the wrong side.
You're right! Infidel! That was unwise.
You have no choice. You must die. Someone! God! I saw what you did. You won't get away with it.
What's that?
I need food. I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you.
No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
You won't find battle prices anywhere.
I've got what you need. I'm sure of it. Take a look. See if I'm not right.
Gel buraya.
I don't need to watch this. Your life ends now.
Out of the way! Guard! Kill someone! I saw him do
This
it!
won't be too difficult. أقطع رأسك جزاء ذلك.
Someone needs to end it.
كافر! أنت تتبع طريق الضلال. تريد أن تموت؟ فليكن ذلك. كافر ملعون!
God, save me! Help!
So we've murder nearby. What's this? There's indeed.
Hold a moment, Altair. I have a strange request, but perhaps you'll see fit to assist me. I know you seek the Merchant King's life, but there are others in this city just as cruel. Several shopkeepers in this district have taken to selling rotten meat. It's cheap for them to acquire, and they care little for the illness that it causes. Several children have already died as a result. We should not allow this injustice to continue. Would you be willing to put a stop to this?
Your presence annoys me.
What is it? Infidel! You will
Somebody do something!
See anything you like? Infidel!
This won't end well.
Mine! I know you're here somewhere! Yeah!
Someone shoot him.
He's finished!
You can hide from me!
Thank you, brother. You've saved untold lives. In return for your kindness, I'll give you a bit of information you might find useful. I overheard 2 of the Merchant King's servants this morning. It seems they've left some scaffolding just outside his personal quarters. You could use it to reach him that much quicker.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Strange, I've never seen someone do that before.
You've something to say? Infidel army. They leave horrors in their wake. Salah rides to meet him, that these barbarous acts might be avenged. Pray that God, glorious and exalted is He, finds favor with us. They may grant us victory always. Be strong, strong like Salah-ad-Din.
Please, sir, have any money?
I beg of you. I beg of you, just a few coins. Just a few coins, please.
My family's sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins?
No, please don't leave. Just a few coins, please.
I've decided to reduce prices on everything. You'll find everything here, my friend. There's nothing.
I stand before you to deliver a warning. Should Richard take Jaffa?
Peace be upon you, Altair. How may I serve you? I've done as asked and learned all I need to know about my prey.
Then you must share your knowledge with me.
Abu Naqud is corrupt to the core and despised by his own citizens as a result. It appears he's been stealing money meant for the people of Damas and spending it on himself. Even as we speak, he flaunts his greed, preparing for a lavish party. His guards and servants should have their hands full dealing with the guests. They won't even know I'm there.
Most impressive, my friend. The others said you'd make a mess of things, but not I. No, I was sure you'd come through, and come through you have. The Bureau is yours to do with as you please until you're ready to begin.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
me show you everything I have. It's forbidden for you to be here. Infidel, die!
Yeah!
Are you a friend of mine? No? So get away from...
Just a few coins, please.
You are not allowed to be here. Leave. Come no further.
Filthy hair!
Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world. We must resist. We must push back. I stand before you to deliver a warning. Should Richard take Jaffa, there will be no stopping him. He will march on Jerusalem next. We must end this before it has a chance to begin. That city is ours, has always been ours. And it is our duty to defend it until death. The Crusaders must be destroyed.
No, you don't understand. I have nothing. I beg of you. I beg of you just a few coins, please. Please, sir, have any money? My family is sick and dying.
But I
Could you
say,
spare a
this
few
is an
coins?
honor to die in service to God, fighting for what we believe in. There is no greater glory than this. Now comes the English king.
To the right place. There's no better merchant than I.
You ever see someone do that before? I have.
Leave now.
Why would anyone want to do that?
You are not supposed to be here. Leave.
Welcome, welcome. Thank you all for joining me this evening. Please eat, drink, enjoy all the pleasures I have to offer. Take your time. I will wait. I trust everything is to your satisfaction.
Most excellent, most excellent. Thank you.
Good, good. It pleases me to see you all so happy. For these are dark days, my friends, and we must enjoy this bounty while we still can. War threatens to consume us all. Salah ad-Din bravely fights for what he believes in, and you are always there to support him without question. It is your generosity that allows his campaign to continue. So, I propose a toast then. To you, my dear friends, who have brought us to where we are today. May you be given everything you deserve for it. Such kindness! I didn't think it in you. You, who have been so quick to judge me, and so cruel. Oh, do not feign ignorance. Do you take me for a fool? That I have not heard the words you whisper behind my back. Well, I have, and I fear I can never forget. But this is not why I called you here tonight, no. I wish to speak more of this war, and your part in it. You give up your coin quick as can be, knowing all too well it buys the deaths of thousands. You don't even know why we fight. The sanctity of the Holy Land, you'll say, or the evil inclination of our enemies. But these are lies you tell yourselves. No, all this suffering is born of fear and hate. It bothers you that they are different, just as it bothers you that I am different. Compassion, mercy, tolerance. These words mean nothing to any of you, mean nothing to those infidel invaders who ravage our land in search of gold and glory. And so I say, enough! I've pledged myself to another cause, one that will bring about a new world, in which all people might live side by side in peace. A pity none of you will live to see it. Kill anyone who tries to escape.
Death to the infidels!
Get him!
When you're out of knives, refill your stock.
You cannot run forever!
أنا متأكد جدا إنه لم يغادر.
Kill him! Stop him! I'll get you! Get him!
Guards! Stop him! Stay away from me!
You will not get away from me! I'll chase you down!
How? How did he do that? Move! Move!
سوف أنبهك إذا رأيت ثمن الحياة.
I'll chase you down!
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
Give up! What did I ever do to you?
Açılın!
You're in my way!
Be at peace now. Their words can no longer do harm.
Why have you done this?
You stole money from those you claim to lead. Sent it away for some unknown purpose. I want to know where it's gone and why.
Look at me. My very nature is an affront to the people I ruled. And these noble robes did little more than to muffle their shouts of hate.
So this is about vengeance, then?
No, not vengeance, but my conscience. How could I finance a war in service to the same god that calls me an abomination?
If you do not serve Salah ad-Din's cause, then whose?
In time, you'll come to know them. I think perhaps you already do.
Then why hide? And why these dark deeds?
Is it so different from your own work? You take the lives of men and women, strong in the conviction that their deaths will improve the lots of those left behind. A minor evil for a greater good? We are the same.
No. We are nothing alike.
Ah, but I see it in your eyes. You doubt. You cannot stop us. We will have our new world.
Where did he come from? Ready your weapons.
No choice. You must die.
Belki farkında değilsin ama halihazırda kaybetmek.
You will not win. No choice. You must die. You've chosen the wrong side. time, but I will end your life. No choice. You must die. You must die.
Get ready your weapons.
You chose the wrong side.
Pay the favor.
You chose the wrong side.
Ready your weapons.
Infidel.
Time to repay the favor. Protect you, my friend.
Haven't won yet. No choice. You must die.
Remember to protect you, my friend. Keep going. Over here.
No choice.
Remember the plan. Good man for having helped us. I'm here to repay the favor.
I've decided to reduce prices on every king and his infidel army. They leave horrors in their wake. Salah-ad-Din rides to meet him, that these... barbarous acts might be avenged.
Food.
Pray
It's
that
so
God...
hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you.
Fires of war consume the land.
Kes durdurun onu. Gel buraya.
He's trying to kill me.
Yes. Kaçman fayda etmez. Yes.
لن يفلت منه مرة أخرى.
أيها المرتد وآتي إليك.
ادفع ثمن خطاياك.
He killed someone.
ادفع ثمن خطاياك.
I will end your life.
حسنا خير جدا. إذا أردت الأمر عن ذلك له فسوف أنهي حياتك.
I have exactly what you need. For today only, I've decided to reduce prices on everything. Come, come.
Word has reached me of your success, Altair.
Abu Nakud's reign of terror is at an end.
I'm glad to hear it.
He killed them. The men and women at his party. It was poison. A coward's tool. Blamed them for the war. Said he wished to end it.
Strange. But then again, the Merchant King was known to be a bit different. Perhaps this was simply a symptom of his madness.
Perhaps.
You sound unconvinced. Speak with Al-Mualim then. He may offer a better explanation.
Yes. We'll see what he has to say.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one. You can create diversions with dead bodies. Soldiers.
Come, Altair. I would have news of your progress.
I've done as you've asked.
Good, good. I sense your thoughts are elsewhere. Speak your mind.
Each man I'm sent to kill speaks cryptic words to me. Each time I come to you and ask for answers. Each time you give only riddles in exchange, but no more.
Who are you to say no more?
I'm the one who does the killing. If you want it to continue, you'll speak straight with me for once.
Tread carefully, boy. I do not like your tone.
And I do not like your deception.
I have offered you a chance to restore your lost honor.
Not lost. Taken. By you. And then you've sent me to fetch it again like some damn dog.
It seems I'll need to find another. A shame. You showed great potential.
I think if you had another, you'd have sent him long ago. You said the answer to my question would arise when I no longer needed to ask it. So I will not ask. I demand you tell me what binds these men.
What you say is true. These men are connected by a blood oath not unlike our own.
Who are they?
Non nobis, domine non nobis.
Templars.
Now you see the true reach of Robert de Sable.
All of these men, leaders of cities, commanders of armies.
All pledge allegiance to his cause.
Their works are not meant to be viewed on their own, are they? But as a whole, what do they desire?
Conquest. They seek the Holy Land not in the name of God, but for themselves.
What of Richard? Salah ad-Din?
Any who oppose the Templars will be destroyed. Be assured they have the means to accomplish it.
Then they must be stopped.
That is why we do our work, Altair. To ensure a future free of such things.
Why did you hide the truth from me?
That you might pierce the veil yourself. Like any task, knowledge precedes action. Information learned is more valuable than information given. Besides, your recent behavior had not inspired much confidence.
I see.
Altair, your mission has not changed, merely the context within which you perceive it.
And armed with this knowledge, I might better understand those Templars that remain.
Is there anything else you want to know?
What about the treasure Malik retrieved from Solomon's temple? Robert seemed desperate to have it back.
In time, Altair, all will become clear. Just as the role of the Templars has revealed itself to you, so too will the nature of their treasure. For now, take comfort in the fact that it is not in their hands, but ours.
If this is your desire.
It is. You are restored another rank. Take back your weapon. Use it to bring honor to the Brotherhood. Altair, before you go...
Yes?
How did you know I wouldn't kill you?
Truth be told, Master, I didn't. I took a leap of faith.
Altair, it seems my students do not fully understand what it is to wield the blade. Perhaps you could show them what you know. You must be busy. I understand. Do not merely hold your blade, become one with it. Focus on your...
Use counterattacks when faced with multiple enemies.
You gave me quite all right, but I was very lucky on that. Whoa.
I've seen everything now. What is that man doing?
You are not allowed to be here. Leave.
It's forbidden for you to be here. Damned infidel!
Come, have a look. You won't be disappointed. Good day, my friend.
How
Is there anything I can help you with?
he's trying to accomplish.
You are not supposed to be here. Leave. Impudence!
Yeah! Ha! Ha! Yeah!
I'll get you!
Why would anyone want to do that?
Someone tell me why he's doing that?
ثمن خطران قبل تنزلي أنت تتبع طريق الضلال
No reason to be out here, old man.
Don't hurt me, please! Help! I need help! Please, anyone!
Foolish old man.
يلا çekil.
Don't hurt me, please!
ردوها علي.
You will die here! You've nowhere to run!
Thank you, my boy. I only wish my sons were half as brave as you. I'll see to it that they hear this tale and know what it is to be a true hero.
A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins.
They go
No,
against the
you
will
don't
of God
understand. I have
and
nothing.
must be made to pay. Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake. They say it is a crusade. A crusade for what? Ignorance? Violence? Madness? We must resist. We must fight them in any way we can. against the will of God and must be made to pay. Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake. They say it is a crusade. A crusade for what? Ignorance? Violence? Madness? We must resist. We must fight them in any way we can. Praise be Salah-ad-Din. He has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world. We must resist. We must...
You are not allowed to be here. Leave. You're a dead man!
Move! Has he lost his mind?
You're hurting me!
We can do whatever we wish.
Help! I need help! Please, anyone!
You spend your time teaching filth, blasphemy.
Please!
اغرب عن وجهي.
Get him! Get him! Damn you! You'll never get away!
Beni yenemeyeceksin.
Olamaz.
İmkansız. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
God curse the one who's done this!
You won't
Where
get away
are you?
from me!
Stop running! You cannot escape! Stop running! You cannot escape! That's him! There! Get him!
What is he doing?
I will catch you! I know this city well. I will find you. I found him! He's here! That's him! There! Get him! He won't get away from me!
Tragic.
I can hear you breathing.
Horrible.
There! Come quickly! Don't let him get away! Give up! You've nowhere to run!
Who did this?
Stop running! You cannot escape! Give up! You've nowhere to run! I know this city well. I will find you. I see him! He's over there! I will catch you!
Who could have done such a thing?
You won't get away from me! I will catch you! Stop running! You cannot escape! You hide like a rat! There! Come quickly! Don't let him get away! I found him! He's here! You won't get away from me! Give up! You've nowhere to... Run! That's him! There! Get him! Give up! You've
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
What have I done?
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
Yes! Move! Don't let him get away!
They should stop this before someone gets hurt. God have mercy on your soul. Someone.
Yeah, we so be it. Even in your life.
I'll have your hand for that! Die, thief! Where is the one responsible? You are filth! Die, thief!
That hurts! Stop it, please! Won't anyone help me?
Where are you?
What have you done wrong?
Die,
To the
infidel!
please!
This will end.
This is madness.
This is that man is a killer! He's attacking me! Somebody do something!
Good you came along when you did. Another minute and they would have made off with me.
Guards, quickly!
I owe you my...
He's killed someone!
Where is the one responsible for this?
How could this have happened?
That man is a murderer!
Who?
Guards,
did
over
this?
here!
What have we here?
In my presence? That would cost you your life! Thief! You are
Can't you
filth!
spare something? I'm poor and sick and hungry. No, please don't leave. Just a few coins, please. No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life! Die, thief!
What are you on everywhere? Watching, waiting.
You dare steal in my presence?
Always.
That will cost you your life!
Strong like Salah-ad-Din.
You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life!
Someone do something.
You dare steal in my presence?
تحتاج شيئا.
That will cost you your life!
اغرب عن وجهي.
For your sin.
Stop this before someone gets hurt.
Praise God, you've saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice.
Don't be so.
Has he lost his mind?
Make no mistake. It is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world. We must resist.
Stop it, please. You're hurting me.
Less حقير.
Oh my.
Sorun çıkartacak.
When will he stop acting like a fool?
Düşmanın cezası ölümdür. Neler?
I've done nothing wrong.
I'll have your head die here! Get away from me!
Must be destroyed! Now comes the English king and his infidel army!
Good you came along when you did. Another minute and they would have made off with me.
Someone touch for help! Another wishes to die?
Prepare yourself!
Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are waiting for.
It's forbidden for you to be here. You are not supposed to be here. Leave. You have no place here. Leave.
What is he doing?
Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick and hungry.
Why is he doing
Please, sir, have any money? No, you don't understand. I have nothing. Someone should stop him before he hurts himself. A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins. No, please don't leave. Just a few coins, please.
I think I've seen everything now.
You've no reason to stand here. Leave.
When will he stop acting like a fool?
It's forbidden for you to be here. Leave now. Dirty thief! I'll have your hand for that!
Please, someone do something. Could you spare a few coins? Let me go. Have any money?
You dare dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life! Thief! You are filth! Oh! Thief! You are filth!
Why are you doing this?
Infidel, die! Yeah! Yeah!
He's a murderer!
Your life ends now.
What is it that you want?
What have I done? How irresponsible of you.
Az önce birini öldürdü. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? O kadar kolay vazgeçmeyeceğim. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Buraya. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Yeah. Burada! Bu tarafta! Sıçan gibi saklanıyor. Burada! Gel buraya! Bu tarafta! İşte kaçıyor! Gel buraya! Kovalayın! Kill someone! Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Yeah.
Come quickly, he just killed someone.
Watch carefully those around you. Those you think you know so well. For none of us is above temptation.
Why are you doing
Should they
this?
act
What have I
contrary to the
done?
law, no matter how
How simple.
Geber kafir!
Praise God, you've saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice.
It is indeed. There is no greater evil than this. Magic. Majduddin understands. He works to cast out the wicked among us, that we may live righteous lives.
What is he doing?
There is nothing more insidious than one who turns his back on the law. For the law was given to us by God. Glorious and exalted is he. To defy it is to disrespect him. And there is no greater evil than this. Majduddin understands. He works to cast out the wicked among us, that we may live righteous lives. There is nothing more insidious than one who turns his back on the law. For the law was given to us by God. Glorious and exalted is he. To defy it is to disrespect him. And there is no greater evil than this. Majduddin understands. He works to cast out the wicked among us, that we may live righteous lives. Watch carefully those around you. Those you think you know so well. For none of us is above temptation. Should they act contrary to the law, no matter how minor it seems, they must be reported. A small crime today leads to larger ones tomorrow. Majduddin will help. Only come forward so that he might know their names. There is no harm in naming them. Those among you who defy the law. We are nothing without our faith, without its rules and its direction. To defy it is to defy the one who leads us. Such behavior cannot be allowed.
Someone should stop him before he hurts himself.
Be gone, pest! God damn you!
What did you do?
Leave me alone! Is it a fight you want? That man is asking for it. How can one expect to defeat me? You die now! May God have mercy on your soul! How can one expect to defeat me? That was unwise! This won't be too difficult. May God have mercy on your soul! How simple. How simple. This won't be too difficult. Please! Someone needs to end this. May God have mercy on your soul. How can one expect to defeat me?
Enough! I still breathe, so you must desire more than just my life. What is it?
You know Majduddin well?
Better than most.
He seems a bit too righteous. Is the law really so important to him?
What do you think?
I think he hides something, and I think you'll tell me what it is.
It's a veil. All of it. Men like me, we are meant to scare them, fill the people with fear. The ones he kills, not criminals, but dangerous all the same.
Dangerous to who?
His plans. Their plans. Yes, he speaks of others. Those he works with. Works for, perhaps. I am uncertain. They need the city, though. Controlling it is important to them.
Why?
You'll have to ask him yourself. Attend one of his executions. It's when he's most talkative, addressing the crowd, hands covered in blood.
Then we are done.
Take yourself from my sight. This is terrible. Hey! What is it that you want? What happened to this poor soul? Thief! You are filth! She gone, pest!
Let go of me! I've done nothing wrong!
Dirty thief! I'll have your head for that!
تمهل.
You will... أنت تتبع طريق الضلال! I'll chase you down! This isn't right.
This man just killed someone!
Come on, Atayab! Why won't anyone stop this?
My family.
This is godly.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll find a way to repay this kindness, I swear it.
This is mad. Someone stop it. That was unwise. Remember the plan.
Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick and hungry. No, please don't leave. Just a few coins, please. My family.
Leave now!
Come no further.
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
This is a waste of your time. You wish to die, so be it.
Belki farkında değilsin ama hali hazırda kaybettin. Seni gözüm kapalı bile yenerim.
You wish to die, so be it.
Beni yenemeyeceksin. Belanı ver. Kimi boyun eğmek istiyorsun? İmkansız.
Anlaşıldı. ساعدوني!
Yes!
Mercy! Show mercy!
I am sorry, Ahmad. They came without warning.
My son? They have my son? What is to be done with him?
We did everything we could.
What is to be done with him?
He's to be executed. Today.
No, I won't allow it.
But what can we do? Majduddin will hear no appeals. He says there can be no barter with God's will.
This is not God's will, but madness. I'll go to him myself. Where is he?
He will attend the execution, perform it even. He enjoys the act. A truly evil man.
We have no time to lose then. Let's go.
تريد أن تموت؟ فليكن
Seni gözüm kapalı bile yenerim.
Why are you doing this to me? I've done nothing wrong.
Who saw what happened here?
Please stop doing something.
ويحك أيها
Sins.
Who did this? This will end. Kill him!
You wish to die, so be it.
You're nothing but a
Good you came along when you did.
Who saw what happened
Another
here?
minute and they would have made off with me.
Over here! You're a dead man. You'll never get away. How foolish.
Here they come! We'll take care of the guards. Carry on with your mission.
Come back here!
I am with you, my friend.
Shaitan is everywhere. Watching, waiting. He tempts us always. Be strong. Strong like Salah ad-Din. and take up arms against our enemies in whatever way you can.
How could this have happened?
Who's responsible for this?
Did you see the order? He wants us to repair a stage for another execution. Today.
It's the one at the western edge of Solomon's Temple. I was on my way just now.
So much death.
Worried that our true leader might return and bring a measure of justice to this city.
Yes, and not this mockery Majd Addin parades before us.
How? How does something like this happen?
Everyone appointed in Salah ad-Din's stead is met with an untimely end. And now the position falls to him. He, who was once nothing more than the Emir's scribe.
How convenient. It would not surprise me to learn he was behind these accidents.
Shh! If the guards hear us, we'll be taken for treason. Executed on the very platform we have to repair. Come, let us return to work.
Make room. You need something? What is it? What is it?
Go away!
Ne istiyorsun?
هل تريد قول شيء ما؟
Hey! You look familiar.
I beg of you, just a few coins, please. Please, can't you spare them something? I'm poor and
Why would he do that? You are filthy! Strange, I've never seen someone do that. Dirty thief, I'll have your hands
I've done nothing wrong.
up! Everything's taken fine! This won't be
Praise God, you've saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice.
I'll be with you till the end.
Time
take
to
care of the
die.
guards. Carry on with your mission.
Stop running! You cannot escape! I know this city well.
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Gel buraya.
I'll have your head.
Korkarım hiç akıllıca değildi. Karışmaya cesaret mi ediyor?
ثمن خطاياك.
Korkarım hiç akıllıca değildi.
Do not let them pass.
Karışmaya cesaret mi ediyor? Karışmaya...
I'm glad to finally meet you, friend.
Your life ends now. I see him! He's over there! Stop running! You cannot escape! You hide like a rat! There! Come quickly! Don't let him get away! Give up! You've no... I can hear you breathing! I found him! He's here!
God curse the one who's done this. Where are you?
God Almighty.
I've got better things to do.
The fires of war consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It seems a tragedy, but I say this is an honor. To die in service to God, fighting for what we believe in. There is no greater glory than this.
A few coins. All I ask is for a...
Shaitan is everywhere. Watching, waiting. He tempts us always. Be strong. Strong like Salahadin, and take up arms against our enemies in whatever way you can.
Is there a reason for him to do that?
Curse him! Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels! They go against the will of God and must be made to pay. Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake. They say it is a crusade.
When will he stop acting like a fool?
Ignorance, violence, madness. We must resist. We must fight them in any way we can.
Altair, I meant to meet a contact nearby, but the guards seem to have it in for me. Every time I leave here, I'm attacked and forced to flee. I'm simply not the fighter I once was. Would you be willing to see me safely to my destination?
سوف يراه أحد آجلا أو عاجلا لن يفلت منا مرة أخرى سوف أنبهك إذا رأيته يمر بالجوار لن يبعد كثيرا
Death to the infidel! Just save me!
Oh dear, how could this have happened?
How did this happen?
Curse him! Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels! They go against the will of God and must be made to pay!
Down, infidel!
You're in my way! They say it is a crusade! A crusade for what? This isn't... Show mercy! We must resist! We must fight them in any way! You will not get for you to deliver a warning. Should Richard take there will be no guarding him. That man just killed someone. Jerusalem end this before it has a chance to begin.
Who's responsible for this?
That city is ours. Has always been ours. And it is our duty to defend it until death. The Crusaders must be destroyed. Praise be Salahadin! He has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization.
Infidel, die!
Make no mistake.
You can't take much more of this! You can't escape!
Infidel's king would see us all.
Mercy, please!
Good. I should be safe here. They won't dare spill blood in front of a holy place. In the chaos, I managed to grab this from one of the guards. Perhaps it'll be of use to you.
What's happened here? Oh my.
How did this happen?
Oh no, what happened?
Be wary, friends! The Shaitan is everywhere! Watching, waiting! He tempts us always! Be strong! Strong like Salah-ad-Din! And take up arms against our enemies! In whatever way you can! Curse him! Curse the Christian king and his army of...
Why would he do that?
When will he stop acting like a fool?
هل هناك سبب يحدث الأحمق؟
It seems a tragedy, but I say this is an honor to die in service to God, fighting for what we believe in. There is no greater glory than this.
Please, can't you spare something?
Leave this place.
What is that man doing?
You again, Grandmaster. Safety and peace. I'm so glad to see you. In these troubled times, they asked me to prove myself. But I feel so inadequate when I compare myself to you. I must kill 2 of Majduddin's men without a fight. Could you show me the way? I will be forever grateful, and share a very interesting story with you.
I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you.
Leave, peasant, before I make you.
Where is the one responsible?
You are the best the clan has ever seen. Here is my story, Master. I was cleaning the temple steps. I overheard 2 scholars praising how easy it was for them to pass the soldiers guarding the entrance of the execution plaza. If you time your entry properly, they could provide a nice distraction for the guards. But I am sure that with your wisdom, you knew that already.
Show yourself.
ارحل على الفور!
A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins.
When will he stop acting like a fool?
You are not allowed to be here. Leave.
The English king and his infidel army. They leave horrors in their wake. Salah-ad-Din rides to meet him.
What news, novice?
I am not a novice.
A man's skill is defined by his actions, not the markings on his robe.
We can trade barbs or do Al-Muallim's work. It's your decision.
Then be out with it.
Jerusalem's regent Majd-ud-Din is holding a public execution not far from here. It's sure to be well guarded, but it's nothing I can't handle. I know what to do.
And that is why you remain a novice in my eyes. You cannot know anything, only suspect. You must expect to be wrong, to have overlooked something. Anticipate, Altair. How many times must I remind you of this?
As you wish. Are we done?
Not quite. There is one more thing. One of the men to be executed is a brother. One of us. Al-Muallim wishes for him to be saved. Do not worry about the actual rescue. My men will take care of that. But you must ensure Majd-ud-Din does not take his life.
I won't give him the chance.
So I hope.
Fast forward in memory to a more recent one.
No, you don't understand. I have nothing. A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins. I beg you. I beg of you, just a few coins, please.
You've no reason to be out here, old man.
Don't hurt me, please!
You've no reason to be out here, old man.
What is it?
Please! I've done nothing wrong! Why are you doing this?
Everything!
More people not end.
Thank you, my boy. I only wish my sons were half as brave as you. I'll see to it that they hear this tale and know what it is to be a true hero.
Oh no! What happened?
Who did this? Your presence and You've no reason to stand.
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
And you won't get away with it! Fighting never...
Why? Why are they fighting?
He's a murderer!
All right, where are you? You must not trespass here.
Silence! I demand silence! People of Jerusalem, hear me well. I stand here today to deliver a warning. There are malcontents among you. They sow the seeds of discontent, hoping to lead you astray. Tell me, is this what you desire? To be mired in deceit and sin? To live your lives in fear?
No, we do not, never!
Then you wish to take action?
We do!
Your devotion pleases me. This evil must be purged. Only then can we hope to be redeemed.
This is not justice!
You've no right to do that! Who do you take yourself for?
And all of you stand idle, complicit in this crime.
God curse you all!
See how the evil of one man spreads to corrupt others? They sought to instill fear and doubt within you, but I will keep you safe. Here now are four filled with sin. The harlot, the thief, the gambler, the heretic. Let God's judgment be brought down upon them all! Temptress! Succubus! He goes by many names.
أيها الكافر سوف تموت هنا كفلت مني كافر ملعون كافر أنت تتبع طريق الضلال سأقطع رأسك جذابا ادفع ثمن خطاياك أطاردك تريد أن تموت؟
Just killed that person!
Guards, slay the infidel! Quickly!
سوف آتي إليك.
Guards, slay the infidel! Quickly!
Your work here is finished.
No, no! It had only just begun.
Tell me, what's your part in all of this? Do you intend to defend yourself as the others have and explain away your evil deeds?
The Brotherhood wanted the city. I wanted power. There was an opportunity.
An opportunity to murder innocents.
Not so innocent. Dissident voices cut deep as steel. They disrupt order. In this, I do agree with the Brotherhood.
You'd kill people simply for believing differently than you.
Of course not. I killed them because I could. Because it was fun. Do you know what it feels like to determine another man's fate? And did you see the way the people cheered? The way they feared me? I was like a god. You'd have done the same if you could. Such power.
Once, perhaps. But then I learned what becomes of those who lift themselves above others.
And what is that?
Here, let me show you.
You're a dead man. Leave now, or I'll make
Kime boyun et?
Yes, do it.
Your life ends now. Yes! You won't get away from me! You cannot hide forever! That's him! There! Get him! I will catch you! Stop running! You cannot escape! I can hear you breathing! I see him!
Is there a reason for him to do that? Stop him!
Someone's going to get hurt.
You cannot run forever! I don't need to watch. I'll get you! Where are you hiding?
from me! I'll chase you down!
Over here! You'll never get away!
This isn't right.
Stay on him! Don't lose him!
Jerusalem needs a new ruler.
So I have heard.
What's this? No words of wisdom for me? Surely I have failed in some spectacular fashion.
You performed as an assassin should. No more, no less. That you expect praise for merely doing as told, however, troubles me.
It seems everything I do troubles you.
Reflect on that. But do so on your way back to Masyaf. Your work here is done.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Done already?
Get up.
Whatever you say, Doc.
I'm ending the session. I'll be right there. You're sure about this? Yes. No. Everything's Denver. I don't see how he could... Of course. I understand. You're in a lot of trouble, Mr. Miles.
What's his problem?
They're coming for you.
Who's coming for me?
Assassins.
Hey, I had nothing to do with this.
Sounds like they're mounting some kind of rescue attempt. Guess you're more important than you realized.
Man, things just keep getting weirder and weirder around here.
It was bound to happen.
What do you mean?
That little fight your ancestors started during the Third Crusade, it never ended. You're being held by Templars.
Vidic's a Templar?
There's no way you could have known. They hide it so well. But to answer your question, Vidic works for them. We all do. Abstergo is their company.
I thought Templars were old dudes with funny hats who sat around drinking beer and plotting world domination with, like, the lizard people.
No. Except the part about world domination, I guess. Look, Desmond, it's complicated. Half the stuff they say about the Templars comes from crazy tinfoil hat-wearing nut jobs. The other half is misinformation intentionally produced by the Templars themselves.
But they are the bad guys, right?
If there's one thing I've learned since I started working here, it's that there's no such thing. It's all so relative. I guess the best way to explain it is, what they want is good. But the way they're going about it, it's bad. Really bad.
What are they trying to do? Lucy?
Yes.
Miss Stillman, I need to speak with you. Get up here, now!
On my way, Doctor. I'm sorry, Desmond. I have to go. You should turn in for the night. The answers to all of your questions are right in front of you. You just have to know where to look. Please, Desmond. I'm gonna get in trouble if I don't leave. And I can't leave until you're in your room.
Missed you this morning, Doc.
Get in the Animus. Lie down already! Stop screwing around and lie down on the Animus.
Should you cause a disturbance, it is wise to leave.
Come in, Altair. I trust you're well rested? Ready for your remaining trials?
I am, but I'd speak with you first. I have questions.
Ask then. I'll do my best to answer.
The merchant king of Damas murdered the nobles who ruled his city. Majd-ad-Din in Jerusalem used fear to force his people into submission. I suspect William meant to murder Richard and hold Akka with his troops. These men were meant to aid their leaders. Instead, they chose to betray them. What I do not understand is why.
Is the answer not obvious? The Templars desire control. Each man, as you've noted, wanted to claim their cities in the Templar name, that the Templars themselves might rule the Holy Land, and eventually beyond. But they cannot succeed in their mission.
Why is that?
Their plans depend upon the Templar treasure, the Peace of Eden. But we hold it now, and they cannot hope to achieve their goals without it.
What is this treasure?
It is temptation.
It's just a piece of silver.
Look at it.
What am I supposed to see?
This piece of silver cast out Adam and Eve. It turned staves into snakes, parted and closed the Red Sea. Eris used it to start the Trojan War, and with it a poor carpenter turned water into wine.
It seems rather plain for all the power you claim it has. How does it work?
He who holds it commands the hearts and minds of whoever looks upon it, whoever tastes of it, as they say.
Then Gagne's men?
An experiment. Herbs used to simulate its effects, to be ready for when they held it.
Talel supplied them. Tamir equipped them. They were preparing for something. But what?
War.
And the others, the men who ruled the cities, they meant to gather up their people, make them like Gagne's men.
The perfect citizens, the perfect soldiers, a perfect world.
Robert de Sable must never have this back.
So long as he and his brothers live, they will try.
Then they must be destroyed.
Which is what I've had you doing. There are 2 more Templars who require your attention. One in Akka, known as Sibrand. One in Damas, called Jubair. Visit with the Bureau leaders. They'll instruct you further.
As you wish.
Be quick about it. No doubt Robert de Sable is made nervous by our continued success. His remaining followers will do their best to expose you. They know you come, the man in the white hood. They'll be looking for you.
They won't find me. I'm but a blade in a crowd.
Here, my gift to you, in gratitude for the good work you've done.
such wild... Altair, it seems my students do not fully understand what it is to wield the blade. Perhaps you could show them what you know. Perfect. The work of a master. And that, my students, is how we all should fight. You must be busy. I understand. Don't toss your weapons around so carelessly. You won't often get a second chance to strike. Focus on your target. Let nothing distract you.
Remember to reach out for ledges should you fall while climbing.
Sit down, please.